Everybody, G Bear here. Wanted to show you what I just came up with. I've had this problem for a while here since I've been moving water up to my desert homestead. I usually have to carry them in the van. So here we're looking at these are 15-gallon filled up to this point right here. But when you figure that extra top from here to here, that's the same distance as from here to here. So I top these off at 20 gallons. Okay, so 20 gallons times 8, that's a little bit more than 8 pounds per gallon. That's 160 pounds plus. Let's call it 175 rounded off. So I've got to move a 175 pound barrel down out of the van, down to the ground, and then move it to wherever I'm going. And then pick it back up again and put it on whatever I want, wherever I want to put it. Well, that's kind of a pain in the butt, and it sure takes some wear and tear on the back. So I came up with an idea. Of course, I'm only Bear after all. Anyway, I have this hand truck that I use to move things around. And you see one of the barrels back there on the trailer already, because I just tried this, and I had pretty good luck with it. So I'm going to show you exactly how I did it. Well, what I did was I started looking at this hand truck, and well, if I'm going to use this hand truck to move these barrels, that means I got to pick that barrel up out of the van. I got to drop it down 2 feet onto the ground, put it on the hand truck, roll it to where I want to go, and then pick it up from there and go 2 feet higher and put it back on top of the trailer. Well, boy, that's a back-breaking work. So I had some scrap metal laying around. And what I came up with was this little guy, okay? And this is pretty strong. It's all welded together. What I do is I hook it right down there on the top and then drop it into place and then give it a hit, and it locks right in there. Now, instead of having to go all the way to the ground, I'm 2 foot above the ground. So I move this over and I set it up here in the back of the van. Now notice when I put it on top of the bumper, it's right even with the floor, and it's already tilted back. Okay? Now the only thing that I found that I have to do, and I will have something better than this, I was thinking about putting a third leg tilt back on here that swings out with another dolly wheel on the back there, a swivel, so that I can just tilt it back onto there and roll it around with on three wheels. But then I got to work around this thing. I'd have to step around this thing, and you know, it doesn't look like it'd be much fun, but I did find it fairly easy to move. So right now I'm just going to use this as a wheel chock to stop the wheels from moving. Now what I do is I get a hold of my barrel here and I swivel it out instead of picking it up. Okay, so I'm just twisting it out here until it comes down right onto my truck. And you can see it right there, it's on the truck now. All right, so now I don't need the wheel chock anymore. I can slide that out of my way. And I'm doing this one-handed while I'm video recording. So anyway, just tilt this thing back and we're on our way over to the trailer. And this is pretty easy compared to lifting these things. Now when I get to the trailer, I set it down right here, and when this is hooked up to the van, it will actually be higher, but right now I've just got it sitting on the ground. So anyway, again, it's just a couple inches to drop it down to the trailer bed, so all I do is just swivel it off of there onto the trailer. And sorry about jumping around the camera. Like I said, I'm doing this one hand, but I'm moving these 175 pound water barrels one-handed. Now that I like, that's a lot easier. Anyway, just wanted to share that with you. Another adventure and another day of the life of Bear. Talk to you later.